Hey, what's up guys? I really want to just quickly talk about sacrificing on this video. I just got done praying and I feel great about myself right now. I mean, I always feel great, but right now obviously like after praying you feel at a high vibration and everything. And so sacrificing for me like has been honestly the best thing that I've ever done within myself, because learning a lot of things about myself and letting go of certain people in my life, that's my ex, that's my family, that's the hometown that I used to live in, a lot of things that I had to leave in order to get this position. It took a lot of guts, it took a lot of sacrificing, but at the end of the day, when you want to become rich, when you want to have all success in your life, you have to be so sacrificial. Because right now, if you're too comfortable right now and you're not uncomfortable, you're staying complacent, you will never change. And it's scary to say that you will never change. You will be in the same route that you've been in for the past years. So the moment you actually change and the moment you sacrifice your family, the times that you're gonna have to spend with your family, the times you're gonna have to let go with your friends and stuff, that's where everything changes. Literally, God grants you everything to yourself. Everything. Because you sacrifice yourself. I had to sacrifice my relationship with my ex, and I'll be completely honest because I'm not the person that's gonna hide anything. I had to sacrifice my ex, and I had to go through a lot of things with my ex, and I thought I was gonna stay with her for the rest of my life. I'll be brutally honest. Every person that thinks they're gonna be with them has spent at least a year or 2 years with them, right? So I was thinking like, okay, this person's gonna be the love of my life. I'm gonna be with her forever. I'm gonna move in with an apartment with her and stuff. But things just don't work that way. You have to find your true self, but in order to find your true self, you have to sacrifice time with that loved one, with your family and all these things. So when I let go of her, I told her like, I'm focused on these things and I'm not aligned with you right now. When in the future, when we get aligned, then maybe we can come back. But in reality, like, I knew for a fact I had to let go right now in the moment, because if I allowed it to get worse, I am just gonna decay. And I want to say that the more you delay on the things that you should be sacrificing, and then you say you're gonna sacrifice the next year, you're decaying every single year, and it's gonna be harder next year. It's gonna be so hard, or you're gonna be so lazy to do it next year, or you're just gonna be so scared to just get out your comfort zone. So sacrifice now. When you sacrifice in the present, you're gonna deal with a lot of things. You're gonna go through a lot of stress, but tell yourself that that's gonna shape you. That's gonna be a story you're gonna tell all your parents, all your friends, everybody that told you that you weren't gonna be doing it. Prove them wrong by shaping your reality, not by letting reality shape you. And when you let reality shape you, you are basically letting every negative thought get to your mind, and you will never actually shape your life. Wow, like just like saying that is like scary to say, because like a lot of people don't want the reality to shape our lives, because like imagine the negative thoughts that we have every single day about ourselves. Sometimes we have negative thinking and we tell ourselves like, you're not worth it, Dylan. You're not worth becoming rich. You're not at that point. We have so many negative thoughts that go on, but the more we align to our higher version of ourselves, the more it just goes away. It just disappears, because like I said in my other videos, is that you have to know that God wants you to become successful in life. God literally wants you to be the most blissful person ever, because that is a point of life. You are not just meant to just suffer for the rest of your life and be depressed and be sad and anxious about yourself. No, that is not the point of life. The point of life is to get your dream and let it come true, because that is why you got placed on the side of this earth. And that's why you were basically given birth in the first place. For you to go out for your dreams, because fulfillment is everything. But in order to have fulfillment, in order to become the person that you want to become, which is the highest form of yourself, is by sacrificing things. Being sacrificial about the things that you don't want to sacrifice. And it's about letting go of that person, which is most of everybody on earth is usually our exes, usually somebody that I've been attached with for a long time, because it is uncomfortable to let go of that person. Like you guys probably said, like, I don't know what I'd do without you with that person, because I said it myself, like I don't know what I would do, because I was too attached. I didn't know who I was as a person, what I was actually capable of, what my true potential was in life. But when I realized that I have the most infinite potential in life and that I can do whatever I want. Okay, that's a SVJ. That is crazy, but that's example right there. Like I love this sound, but I had to let go of everything to hear that sound. I had to let go of everything. I dreamed about that sound. I dreamed about being in Miami, hearing the Lambos, having this view, and being happy. Like I love hearing the sounds of Miami. I love it. But back to what I was saying is that being with that person will only hold you back. You know for a fact, and especially, okay, the thing is, like, with my ex, like, she was super supportive. She was like very, very she was a very good person. She never cheated and did anything wrong. But that's the problem. I was too comfortable and I was too attached to the person that was the best person of my life, because I'm not gonna lie, like, since I didn't know myself, I was just completely in her life, I guess, her reality, and not in mine, which is really, really bad. So if you're in her reality, if you're in your parents' reality, get out of it, snap out of it like this, because you have so much potential, and you need to just wake up and realize that every human has the biggest desires, the biggest dreams in life, and we could literally just envision it right now and say, oh, like having a mansion by the water, having a nice ass car that you can flex on people with. Like, we have crazy desires, but to have that actually come true is by sacrificing. I had to spend time by myself, by letting go of my parents, which is what I did after letting go of my ex. I had to let go of my parents and move out to Miami, move out from Virginia, because that's where I was originally from, and just sacrifice the time that I could. Because in reality, if I stayed with my parents, stayed in Virginia, even in the same state but in a different house, I would still have to see them like a lot, because as family, like, they want you to always come over and stuff. And I get that, I completely understand, but at the end of the day, that's gonna make me feel too comfortable with where I'm at. I wanted to take the risk that a lot of people are not willing to do. And so moving out, I had to, like, physically force myself to make this work out and help out my parents, because that's what I needed to do. And yeah, like, leaving my parents, like, you have, like my siblings are young as fuck, right? And I don't want to be letting them get older and then seeing their older brothers still be in the same position, not going to college, not having the normal 9 to 5, and not making that much money. Like, I wanted them to just grow and see myself like, damn, like, Dylan is my big brother. He actually went what he was gonna go. He actually went what he was gonna get after, like what he said when he was like 15 years old. Like, he actually told himself he was gonna do it, and now he does. So now I have a big brother right now, and he's rich. He can take me out anywhere I want, because he actually shaped his reality. He told himself that sacrificial things actually works. Like, you need to do that, because that is what makes you uncomfortable. When you're uncomfortable and your back is against the wall, you physically have to make it work out. And on top of that, having the full confidence that you know that you're gonna make it work out, it's just gonna speed up the process. It's just gonna speed up the process. So sacrifice every single bit of your time with your family. Sacrifice the love of your life. Your so-called love of your life, I guess. Because once you do, and you actually start to see the results happen, you can go back with whoever you wanted to go, whoever you wanted to be with. You can go back to your parents and see them all the time. But this time, obviously, like, you're gonna take them out to vacations, take them out to nice dinners and stuff. Take your ex to the most expensive restaurant that you can ever imagine. Nobody could ever take her like that, because she was a good person at the end of the day. But number one thing is that you need to find your true self. That is the point of this video. Like, it is so hard to let go of people that you're so attached to, which is my family, my parents, and the job that I used to work with. I thought it was comfortable at the end of the day, but when I realized, like, when I was just sitting there not doing anything, I was realizing, like, my time is going like this. I'm 19 years old. I just graduated, like, well, I was 18. I just graduated high school, and I turned 19 on April 8th, April 16th, and I was like, wow, like, time went like this. Everybody's in college right now. Okay, they might be like a freshman, sophomore. They're still not making that much money, but, like, in 2 years, like, some people are actually gonna have a job and make more money than me if I don't lock in. I needed to lock in. Your life can literally change in a week or a month if you have a mindset shift. And I had a mindset shift. I was like, okay,
I need to shift my whole identity, become the person that I know that I can become now, like fast as fuck, before these people in college prove me fucking wrong. Like before they'd be like, yo, I went to college for 4 years and you're still not making money. No, I know that for a fact. I'm gonna go after what I said I was gonna go after I graduate high school. Because the moment I graduated high school, I was like, this is all it. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna make more money faster than every person that's going to college. I promise you that. I literally recorded that on my phone. And now I'm obviously like making way more money than anybody ever expected me to make. And everybody's in college, still not having their degree, maybe partying, drinking every single day, not taking college seriously. You can do the same thing, but take advantage of your time. But the quickest way on how to take advantage is by realizing what you need to sacrifice in, because everybody's different. Like, it's not just family and parents, it could be something else. But yeah, so either sacrifice and you win life, or you don't sacrifice and life is basically gonna win you.